дроны. Реальность современного конфликта. But don't worry, we have more than they do. Ha! Thanks, China!
In this Army Advanced course for elite recruits, you'll learn how to defeat them on the battlefield using in-field research that we've tested.
Meet standard Russian contract soldier, Sergei, who is standing in front of just 2 of the 1,000 enemy tanks we have destroyed this month. Sergei is very happy because he earns 160,000 rubles a month whilst enjoying the special military operation on a 3-year contract.
Be like Sergei and earn big money today! Now Sergei is following Rule 1 to the letter. He's using acquired household goods to camouflage himself, in this case, a television.
But wait, what's that noise overhead? No, it's not one of our unmatched Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, it's a rare Ukrainian drone. Sergei, it seems your disguise is rumbled. Do you know what to do in this situation? At this point, Sergei should carefully abandon the looted technology so that another man can claim it for the motherland. But instead, he chooses to selfishly shield himself from the drone, like some kind of tortoise. Inevitably, the drone drops its bomb, finally condemning this waster of advanced televisions. The drone goes down for a closer look, and then goes up again, and then down again, and then up again.
Don't you worry about Sergei, his parents have just earned themselves a car! Vroom vroom!
And what do we have here? Oh, look everyone, it's Anton and Yuri. Why, it looks like they also both took advantage of the huge signing bonus and joined up. Join up today! Oh, just look at how they attempt to administer life-saving aid to their fallen comrade. But that pesky Ukrainian drone won't take any prisoners. And it's still up there. Luckily, these 2 cats know Rule 2. If caught in the open, stay completely still. Much like the T-Rex, a Ukrainian drone's vision is based on movement. So if you freeze, they can't see you. Take note, these 2 pros are not breaking the rules by shooting aimlessly at the drone and wasting the state's ammunition. The drone will surely collapse at any moment. It just takes time for the battery to run out. Victory can be expected in just 2 to 3 days, so stay still. It looks like Anton there was definitely moving, just like his parents will be from now on in their new car.
Terms and conditions may apply.
With his comrade bravely martyred, it seems Yuri is on the move again. And what's this? He's come across a friendly advanced infantry fighting vehicle, meaning he's broken a key rule by placing himself next to a more valuable asset. And sure enough, the drone has on this rare occasion damaged this vehicle and possibly endangered fellow soldiers. Never attempt to distract enemy drones by enticing them with more valuable friendly assets.
This blatant disregard for the rules means that Yuri has forfeited his salary and pension. This is the end of part 1. Welcome to part 2. In this segment, we'll be looking at anti-drone warfare with regard to vehicles in the special area of operation.
Meet Boris. Boris is a newly graduated tank commander in an elite guards regiment. After his 2-week intensive training course, he's ready to destroy inferior enemy Abrams tanks at will. Quick, Boris, jump up and let the anti-drone cage you've assembled do its job. Oh wait, you failed to prepare your vehicle adequately, meaning you've forfeited your life, death in service, and pension.
Ha! Good riddance! Now let's see a vehicle operator following the rules.
Oh look, it's Dmitry everybody! He has indeed followed Rule 5 by applying cope armor to his vehicle. That stands for Cage Overhead Protective Endeavor. Not only does this render your vehicle drone-proof, but also stops American-made Javelin missiles that don't work and haven't been sent. Let's get to work on another cope cage, Dmitry. But what's that annoying noise overhead again? No, it's not the sound of Zelensky rattling an empty can. It's another Ukrainian drone flying aimlessly around. Quick, Dmitry! Hop in your advanced and freshly refurbished vehicle, where it's 100% safe. But hang on, Dmitry, you can't get in, as Rule 6 makes clear that all hatches must be closed when operating in the special zone, regardless of crew attendance. Dmitry is in need of medical attention, which is where drivers such as Bogdan come to the rescue, in this case driving a useless captured American Humvee that is badly designed. Remember, Bogdan, if you spot a drone whilst driving, always follow Rule 7 and drive fast and unpredictably, like you're at home in Russia. Sure enough, Bogdan is used to driving at this kind of speed whilst advancing many kilometers every day towards Kiev. But just as he's making a getaway, the footage cuts out.
Oh dear, it seems nobody knows what happened to these men, which means statistics can't be estimated accurately.
I'm currently learning how to code loops in Python. What's that got to do with being a second-rate comedy sketch artist on YouTube, you might be asking? Well, nothing, actually, to be honest. But the way things are going, having some other tools in my toolbox might not be a bad idea. Because from what I heard, last year, back-end web developers earned on average over $100,000. And I wouldn't mind having a bit of that if this whole thing goes to pot.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, I mean, there's a pretty good chance. And with this video's sponsor, boot.dev, you can start learning back-end web development immediately, frankly. You know, Python, SQL, Go and learn it. It doesn't. The way their platform is laid out, it feels like you're actually making progress immediately. Right from the off, you're into coding, and with their video game-like XP progression system, it genuinely encourages you to stick with it and to learn. Something like this could easily feel like a bit of a gimmick, frankly, but I mean, boot.dev have honestly, genuinely done a really good job of making it feel legitimate and rewarding, because there is a reward. You're learning a life skill, so, you know. It's the first time I've done that in a while. If you want to take a look yourself, you can create an account without spending a penny and look through the entire content of all of their courses completely free of charge in guest mode. It's only if you want to actually start interacting with them and getting into the thick of coding yourself that you need a paid subscription. And even then, a trifecta of good things await. For one, an interactive demo. So if you want to have a quick, you know, tinkle on the keys, as they say, shit, what did I do? If you want to have a quick tinkle on the keys and see what you think of coding, you can, free of charge. If you want to part with your money and you sign up, and you have a go, but it's not for you. They have a 30-day no quibbles money back guarantee. And thirdly, if you go and use our coupon code SQUIRE by scanning the QR code that's probably on your screen somewhere now or using the link in the description, you can get 25% off your first payment, be it for a month or be it for an entire year. And to give you an idea, we got a year of usage for this to write this advert. And I am genuinely planning on using all of it because this has actually been pretty bloody cool. And I've wanted to try it out anyway. And also there's a magician bear called Boots, so make of that what you will.
Regardless, Bogdan failed to follow Rule 8 and failed to deploy countermeasures to distract enemy drones while operating a vehicle in the special operational zone of high interest. If we replay the footage in slow motion, you can see clearly that Bogdan had 2 available countermeasures sat idly on the back. It was his sworn duty to shake them off as decoys for the drone, preserving a valuable vehicle, the loss of which has resulted in termination of his life, death in service, and his pension.
Welcome to part 3, the counterattack. Much like in the Great Patriotic War, once a drone has invaded your living space, you must counterattack with unyielding numbers and devour Europe.
Meet Ivan. Ivan has been separated from his successful attack at an enemy strongpoint and is advancing bravely on foot in a lone wolf style. But what's this? A drone overhead? No, it's not one of our many shaheeds, it's a Ukrainian one. Ivan, make sure you finish flirting with real Ukrainian women on real dating apps before battling this drone. He then employs a clever tactic to entice the drone operator out of hiding. He follows Rule 9 and throws out a quick fake surrender. This confuses the drone, as the operator suffers a moral dilemma that only mentally weak armies suffer from. The drone then signals for Ivan to follow, which he does, leading him straight to the enemy position, whereupon he defeats them all and destroys the drone operator team with his gun. Another popular way of going on the offensive is by simply following the fiber optic cable hanging from the drone back to the operator and shooting him with a gun. Unfortunately for Igor here, this drone has no cable, but Igor is smart and he employs Rule 10, meaning he finds an underground strongpoint to defend from and waits for the drone to run out of battery before it flies home. He can then give chase at high speed, locate the operator and destroy him with his gun.
This concludes this advanced army course on drone warfare. We hope you found this useful at your short stay on the front line. If you didn't, please feel free to write to us, including your name, serial number, and next of kin's address. If you haven't signed up already, remember, there's a huge bonus in it for you, and you'll come back safe.
Hello everybody, we sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, it was quite a long one, didn't mean to drone on, but if you enjoyed it, please share it with your mother or a friend. It all helps, really it does. We're a word-of-mouth organisation these days, apparently. We'd like to thank our friends over at Drive Tanks. They let us film a lot of this stuff on their site, as per the last video, and they are wonderful. So if you want to shoot a real tank, or drive a real tank, or shoot real guns, go there, Uvalde, Texas. They are fabulous. We'd particularly like to thank Brandon and Dylan and Cameron for their roles in this. You know, they joined in as various soldiers, and, well, what can I say? They're all charming chaps. We also filmed part of this at the Norfolk Tank Museum in Norfolk, England. Yes, they have a channel called Tinkering with Tanks. That's linked below too. Really good guys working on really good tanks, and we filmed there a lot. So a quick shout out for them. Whilst I'm in the thanking mood, I'm also going to thank all of the members of the Squire Army that make this venture possible, because without you, we wouldn't be doing it still. And that includes our privates and our corporals and our lieutenants and all those good chaps, and our captains. That's Jack McLean, Meyer, Crazy Phil, Blazing Typhoon, Royal 351, Captain Jack, Boccanator, Kevin Darling, Sebastian Luca, E.E. Morel, FRGS, Danny Smucci, Colorblind, Evie Lewich, Ted Gooding, CBS Green Roscoe, Mike... Come on, Mike, Heretic Unknown, Optiplex Prime, Quelky, Chef Scotty, Oswald Khan, and our Colonel Bori 44, and our Field Marshal Doc Erica. Yes, thank you to all of those very kind people. Honestly, we're word of mouth these days, and you guys are keeping us going. That is it. It's scary, but we are very thankful. Anyway, cheerio.